Cheers, big ears. What's up, Fives? How you been, man? You over in the Philippines yet? BK? What are you guys doing lurking around? It has been a long time. Been working. Fucking weekend off. Oh, in Davao, Fives. Good stuff. Running the Barry while you're there? Hey, Roger. Got some new neighbours just moved in, actually. Oh, so you get the Monday Fives. Good stuff. When am I coming back? Oh, I don't know. Could be next month, could be next week, could be next year, could be 6 months from now. When I come back, usually I don't tell anyone. I just rock up unannounced. Oh, fuck off with your cars. Come out here to get a bit of peace and quiet. Hey, Thunder. There's someone moving in next door here. So, Fibes, you're saying you get there on Monday, mate. You must be pretty excited about that. It's Saturday here in Australia. What's up, Sir Dino? I've been watching YouTube actually lately, and I see Barry and Mexican Jew having a bit of a war. And Peter's stuck his nose in there too, doing what he does his best, sticking his nose in other people's business. No, I haven't heard from Barry. I see he's got a new girlfriend now. Trucker B, you look healthy, home cooking. Yeah, mate, look. I'm working fucking 10-hour days. You going, Graham? Got some wrenches in here. Yeah, I always put on a bit of weight when I come back home. It's usually got lots to do with work, mate, you know. BK says, well, the last words of Mexican Jew that Philippines are a washwoman, but he's dating a Filipino himself. What a jerk. So, Dino, I don't know when I'll be heading back. Oh, I do, but yeah. Is that a VB? It sure is, Thunder. Fucking look at that. Now that's a fucking beer. That's for a hard-earned fucking thirst. do some Aussie videos, Carl. There's not much around here to look at, really. I'd probably be exciting for you guys because you haven't been here in Cairns, but we go back to Cebu. So, Dino, I'll be going back to Cebu for about a month, maybe even a little bit less. I'm meeting a couple of foreigner friends there, from America actually, which I know I've already met them before. So we're going to meet up in Cebu, and then from Cebu, actually I'll probably stay in Mactan. I'm not going to stay in the city or out at Minganilli this time. I'm going to stay in Mactan because it's not so far out of the city, and I don't want to be right in the city. I'll probably stay here 2-3 weeks, maybe a month tops, and then from there I'm going over to Davao, where the grass is greener. Davao's good. I like Davao. Cebu's a dirty old hole. I'm only going there to catch up with some mates. VB in Belgium. I didn't know they had VB in Belgium. Yeah, I've been over at Mactan before. I've only gone over there for like day trips and stuff like that, but I might get a just get a hotel or something for a month or so. Davao, where the grass is green and the pussy is meaner. For work, so Dino, I'm in communications, like doing all the civils for the network and stuff like that. Like if you live in Australia, if you know the Telstra pits and the lines and all the rest of it, put all those in. They actually contract their work out, so Telstra don't do all their own work. None of the communication companies do. They always contract out the contractors. They used to back in the day. So, hello Vanessa. Yeah, it's not just NBN rollout. There's also, so you've got the NBN work, you've also got Vision Stream work, you've got Telstra work, so it's all not the same. So Telstra also putting in optic fibre as well, which is that blue cable you've probably seen on big drums going into the ground. Then you've got the NBN, which is the green one, and then you've got the basically the removal of old pits, asbestos pits and stuff like that, and new estates putting all their network in and stuff like that. So that's what I do. I do about 10 hours a day. How's the price compared to the Philippines? The price of what, Carl? The price of living? Or alcohol, or food, or... Just can't hear me? You should be able to hear me. Turn up your headphones, boys. This is on as loud as it can goes. Smoke some beer. Yeah, I got a bit of a shock when I come back. I've carton of VB cans, 30 pack is $65. So smokes are expensive too. How's me crypto going? It's going good actually. Well, it's at its best right now. It's a good time to buy. Accumulate as much as you can. Tell everyone it's poison so they don't go near it, because we need to keep these prices down a bit lower for a little bit longer. How you going, Mike? And Vanessa says, how are you? You look good now than before. Oh, well, I thought I looked all right before. Anyway, Happy New Year. Stay good and healthy always. I leave now. Thank you, Vanessa. You too. Mike Luna, he's still in the Philippines. Graham can hear me just fine. Yeah, like, it's just one of those fucking Samsung mics, man. Got no studio set up or anything like that. I'm not Big Kev. I'm not going all out. You've been gone for about 3 months now. You wouldn't believe it, man. I got here on September the 26th. So almost the end of there. Been October, November, December, now in January. Almost fucking 4 months, mate. Already, it's just flown. I was only back for fucking 6 days and then got straight back into work. Hang on, let me catch up here. What's 7 grams of weed go for there? I don't know, man. I don't know. Lots of guys made good money in the States running their fibre optic lines. We just use the ditch winch. Yeah, we use Vermeers here, vac trucks and stuff like that. I was actually on one the other day. You just suck it all out. How's my dad? Yeah, he's alright. Not getting any better, but steady. Let's talk about a cable winch. You need it to hold the cable if it's big, thick cable. What happened to the shill? Well, we're on the shill, man. She's going. The reason I don't do many videos now, guys, I really haven't got the time once I'm back in Australia. You know, I'm not sitting around all day in the Philippines and have all the time in the world. You know, do a show every day and stuff. By the time I get home from work, like I do 10-hour days. I leave at 6 o'clock in the morning, don't get home to 5:30 in the afternoon. And, you know, you're pretty tired once you get home, have a few beers, have your dinner, go to bed and do it all again. But I make fucking good money though. That's going into crypto. Thunder's doing live shows now. Graham says time goes by quickly, Jay. I've been here in Baguio for over 2 months now. Hey, Graham, what's the temperature like there? I heard it's a lot cooler. It's the most coolest place in the Philippines, like weather-wise. I want to go over there and check it out, actually. Don't get me wrong, I watch other people's vlogs, like, okay, this is the routine, let me tell you. Come home from work, you know, you're hot, you're fucking sweaty, you want to have a shower. You have a shower, have a few beers, have dinner. By 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm in bed, watch YouTube for about an hour or so, see what's going on out there in the YouTube world. Not just in the Philippines genre, and other genres I watch too as well. And then I pretty much fall asleep and back up at 5 in the morning. Mike says missing much of the same shit, dramas and just new faces. Yeah, Baguio is the coolest place in India. How you going, Expert Prepper? Yeah, I heard the temperature's good there. The thing is, when people say, oh, you know, I come back here to Cairns and stuff, it's basically the same temperature as the Philippines here, so it's not, you know, you got palm trees and coconut trees and banana trees. It's tropical, it's exactly the same. When I actually came back, it was actually a little bit cooler here at the time. But now it's the summertime here, and summertime in December, and just the build up alone up here was fucking hot, 42-degree days and shit. It's a scorcher. Man, nearly ate a fucking heat stroke. Less humidity than Sydney, I'd say. Oh, that's all right. Junior, I'm in North Australia, North Queensland, Cairns. I lived in Darwin for about 22 years, but I'm down at Cairns, just North Queensland, right at the top there. It's tropics. I've done Melbourne, I've done Sydney, I've fucking done Canberra, done outback New South Wales, and I like the tropics better. I don't like being fucking cold. Yeah, the north side of Australia is the hottest. Ugh. Yeah, I know thunder. Why's that, expat prepper? Why is that? See, with temperature-wise difference here too as well. We've got the tablelands, which is about 1.5 km up the mountains there, and we usually go up there to do a lot of work, communications networks and stuff like that. And when you go up there, it's much cooler. It drops about 3-4 degrees, and the humidity's not as bad. Thunder was kidnapped by a red kangaroo, eh? In Australia, they're not just running around the streets like people think they are. Yeah, I've seen Barry moved into the apartments that I stayed at when I was in Davao. Bit expensive for him though. He should be looking at something a bit cheaper though. 13k is a lot to come out of his check. They actually look smaller on camera, to be honest with you. They're actually bigger than that when you're actually in them, but they actually look real small on camera. I think it's his camera he's using or something. They're not actually that small. So you get your own live show there, Thunder. I'll have to subscribe to your channel, mate. Yeah, Barry's in Davao. Oh, I don't know. He's in Davao. He's staying at the apartments where I used to stay when I went to Davao. There's actually there's three different apartment buildings. The lady that owns it, she owns 3 buildings, right? Now, when I go back to Davao, I'll be staying in the 3rd building, which is the newest building she built. And the 3rd building, you pay it's about 15k, last I checked. Last I talked to her, and that's electricity included. But it's actually 1-bedroom apartments. They're pretty big, man. They're a decent size, and they're all brand new air conditionings. You get an internet connection chucked in and all that sort of stuff. That'll cost you about 1,200, 1,300 pesos through Sky cable. I had a good one the other night. Hang on a minute, what's this? Covers everything, Jay, so in the case, I guess, he can't run up too many bills. Yeah, in that case, you're right. He can't run up bills, but he, it's not really... Barry needs to find a place again around 5-6k like he had before when he was staying next door to me. Because 13k, that's a fair whack for him. He only gets, he gets around 25-26k depending on how the dollar is at the time. So I'm sure he knows that. He's probably already looking for a place. I think he said he was looking for a place. He said in one of his live streams. I said, just curious what they thought. Fucking might have lost the conversation here. I tell you what, after drinking the Red Horse, when I got back home here, and I buy a slab of VB, it takes me a lot to get pissed off the bastards. The other night, I drank 22 fucking VBs in one from 5:30 to about 11 o'clock at night. 22 VBs, mate. and still woke up and fucking smashed a fucking 10-hour day out. What happened to all your things you had in Matt's unit? Yeah, the big thumper stereo. No, I sold it. I sold the stereo. I sold the refrigerator to actually a Filipino friend of mine, which is probably seen on the videos. Nick, his cousin's boyfriend or husband works away on the boats. So he's a fly-in, fly-out worker, basically. So he makes good money. So they paid good money for it, mate. I got a good price for all my gear. I didn't get fucking skumped. And as for the air conditioning and stuff, I just left that there for Matt, so you can have that. And I left the hot water system there for as well. I was going to pull it out of the wall. She's going to have it, you know, whatever. I'll just buy all that shit again if I have to. And the other stuff was just little stuff, you know what I mean? Like pots and pans and shit. I just give it away. I don't need it. Done it right. Served me for a year and a half. Done its job. You know, I'm obviously not going to pack all that shit up and bring it back to my country. Crypto paid for all that anyway. Made some good fucking decisions and some good coins, and they went to the fucking moon. A good party house it was. That was good. It served its purpose out there. It was good. Matt's place. Had everything I needed. You know, the right size. It had a good internet connection too as well. It was cheap. Electricity was about 4K a month because I used to run that aircon all the time. What was my woman count there? I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I'll have to go back through the videos. You know, I still get messages now, fucking girls. Are you at home? Can I come over? It's like, I'm in Australia, love. Ed's channel is back on. Changed his name to Bad Man. Who's Ed? The Skippy-Doo pop-up. Yeah, well, next time, I won't have to, I won't be buying an air conditioning. Next time I'll be staying in Davao in like those brand new units. They already come with everything anyway. Matt already had an air conditioning in there and all the rest of it. I just wanted to upgrade it. We actually put that the aircon that was in that apartment, we put it into fucking Barry's apartment. So after we pulled that out, I had Libet as a show. Oh, good on him. That's good for him. Might have to go back to the fucking gym, I think. 3 days a week. So I can put on some fucking weight. Popeye and Dave are back. I thought Dave fucking shut down his channel. Last I heard anyway. I haven't really followed him. I thought he shut down his channel. Fucking flies here. Fucking unbelievable lately. It's fucking winter, summer. Barry's boxing match never happened. Maybe it will. Maybe Mexican Jew will fucking go down there. Who knows? He's got 3 months or something there or something, I think he said. 4 months. Maybe he might just go to Davao. It's only fucking 25 minutes on the fucking plane. 1,500 pesos. I'm sure he can do that. And it'd be good too as well, so an experience. It's actually a good place. You'd probably like it. Go down for a week or something, hang out. Yeah, no one's too busy in the Philippines, mate. It's either you can't or you won't, you know? Yeah, he is. He's a little fatty, a young fella. Yeah, he's getting big fast. He's already growing out of clothes. I'll see him when I get back there. I'm paying for it, so fuck it, I want to see him. Might get the snip before I go back. I go to the Philippines to fight, just have fun. Yeah, I get that, but you know, some people just want to smack people in the mouth, I guess. Here we go for the culture. You know, I wouldn't go over there to fucking fight someone, you know what I mean? All that bullshit, you know, if someone wants to fucking... If they want to come around, you know, people usually know where I stay and all the rest of it. If they want to come around and get in my face and get a bit violent with me, then yeah, I would fight. But I'm not going to go rocking up at someone's house and calling them out to fight me or anything like that. Especially if they haven't really, you know, they can say all they want and call me what they want. I don't really care. It all comes down to whether they're going to actually fucking do anything about it. Because 10 out of 10 times in the Philippines, vloggers are just, you know, they don't fucking back it up. They're not going to fucking fight each other, you know. Just enjoy yourself. It's always another expat. I've never had much trouble from Filipino men. You know what? I've had no problems with Filipino guys at all. Never. Never. I've had a few problems with fucking women. But, you know, you can just open the door and say, you know, piss off, get out of here. But it's always the expat community that's a bit, you know, carrying on like fucking gooses, really. I only talk to Filipinos. I don't talk to them fucking. YouTube expats are the worst, man. I'd have to say the same thing. I agree with you, mate. Carl, I've seen it. I've seen it for years. 4 years now. Four years. None of them get along with each other. Yeah, the hateful shit that's said and all the crap, if we were, you know, all in the same room, it wouldn't go down like that. Really. Fuck off, fly. You know, I've given up even saying hello to fucking expats when I'm walking down the street. Because they'll just fucking, just walk like they're in a fucking, I don't know, in a different world. You say, how you going, mate? You know, just being friendly. But I've had a lot of expats approach me in Cebu, actually, and Davao, that actually have watched my channel and said, hey, Jay, how you going? You know, they've been good people. Bored older men with too much time on their hands, jealous someone might be getting more than them. Go Bobo's still around, is he? His electronic voice. Hold on a minute, I'm just going to grab beer. A good old beer fridge, which is just right here. Ugh. Maybe because I had Barry with me, they were not so nice with me. Ah, well, can't like everyone. I don't really give a fuck. $47, fuck, you got them cheap. You know, I just bought a carton then. It was 58 here in Cairns. $58. Thanks, Junior. The beer's not strong enough here, boys. You'll drink lots of it. Although I've cut down though, I try not to drink during the week. Try not to. Drop bears. My dog's out the back. VB's 4.9%. Someone's out here with a drone. Flies it around every fucking day. Actually, what I might do when I get back, so I'll be staying in Mac10. I think I've made a decision to stay in Mac10 when I get back. I'm pretty sure Ren is in Mac10 or Lapu Lapu, one of the two. I might go have a beer with him. I think he's in Mac10. Well, Lapu Lapu, same fucking place really, isn't it? It's only a small island. I always keep the wife and the dog in the back. Lapu Lapu, I believe, is where Ren is. Oh, is he? Fuck off, flies. Fuck me dead. Yeah, I'll send him a text before I come over, see if we can catch up. I was was meaning to go over it that way and catch up with him, but I just didn't get the chance, I guess. But I'll definitely be staying in Lapu Lapu when I get back. Only for a month or so, maybe 3 weeks. I'll probably just stay in a hotel. I won't be getting an apartment or anything like that. Stay in one of those resort hotels. Probably cost about $50-60 a night, but he gives a fuck, whatever. Oh yeah, I'll be long term next time. Cebu Pacific. Cheap flights there. What I usually do is I fly from here to Singapore, then from Singapore to Cebu, then from Cebu to Davao. I don't like going to Manila Run, man. It's fucked. That airport is fucked. So it's just better go to Singapore, then from Singapore to Cebu. Singapore airport's got good internet, smoking area, a lot of smoking areas. An everyday drive, eh? LS1, 5.7 litre. Well, that's going to be fucking expensive on the fuel. Fuel's fucking expensive at the moment. Thunder, what you're saving to go to the Philippines, mate. You're buying fucking V8 Commodores. See you later, Junior. I don't know if Wendell's still kicking, mate. Fuck, you could hardly walk when I was last there. That was fucking Davao 3.5, 4 years ago. 2015. I come back 2016, yeah, 4 years ago. I don't even know if he's still alive. I got my settlement. Okay. Cheaper than running a GT. Okay. Should have got your a Hyundai Getz, mate. Getz fucked. 4 litre. A 4-cylinder, sorry. That'll get you around $20 a week. Thunder's shy around ladies. Are you, Thunder? Really? Have a few red horses, mate. You'll loosen up. You'll be right. You don't have to do much anyway, mate. I'll talk to you. $110 wave costs me about 140 peso every 2 weeks. What's that? Your wave. What does that trucker be? Oh, Honda Wave. Oh, Honda Scooter. All right. Yeah, I'll get you now. Sorry, mate. I looked at one of those when I was over there. That's sailboat. Boats cost maintenance fees on boats, mate. I'm not going to go there. Besides, I'm not really a boat person. I used to go out fishing with my old man, catch some barras and stuff up north. And after about half a day, I'm ready to come back in, mate. Not a real boat person. I'm going to go pot on a sailboat. That can be risky, mate. Get yourself some solar. $1,200. Oh yeah, that's all right, man. It's cheap, really. $1,200 for a fucking scooter, and it's Honda. I was looking at them too, man. It was about 76,000 they wanted, which is about $1,200, $1,300 or something like that. And I was nearly going to buy it, but I fucking didn't. Well, lucky I didn't buy it because fuck, I would have fucking sold it. I would have been stuck there. I probably would have just left it at Matt's house. Got it later. No, I haven't heard from Gooch for a while, mate, but I'll see him when I go over there. He's back and forward from the Philippines to China all the time. So his girlfriend, from what I believe, still lives at the apartments there. Or one of the apartment buildings where Barry's at. So if I see her, I'll find out what he's up to. He's a good man, that guy, from the Bronx. There is some good expats out there. Just 90% of them are fuckwits. You just get the title of the video. Did anyone figure it out? Did you guys figure out the title of the video? I know you're all looking at it right now trying to figure it out. You can't read. Look at it. Look at the title of the video. Tell me if you can figure out what it says. It's not in a different language. It's English. There we go, Thunder. Smart man. It's back to front. Yeah, I spoke to Neil the other day, actually, Dino. A couple of times. Still doing his fucking thing. Old Neil. He's got a different philosophy on life, the way he thinks and stuff like that, but that's all cool. That's what he wants to do. Not for me, though. So, Thunder, you going to sell that car or what before you go to the Philippines? You're just going to leave it here, park it up somewhere and drive it when you get back? Yeah, Neil's going alright, said Dino. He's just doing the same thing as he was doing before. Sell it. It's going to be no good to you. You'll run out of Red Joe. When you get back, you'll have no fucking Red Joe. You won't be able to drive it. You'll put it over the fucking pits. How pulley, how are you? Alright, so you're just going to come back and forth. Well, it's probably good to hold on to it until you make your decision and then just sell it. Because once you get over there permanently, you're not going to need it anyway. And if you happen to do come back, you can just buy a fucking cheap car anyway. Insurance and crash it. Set it on fire, Thunder. How much you get it for? 8,000? What is it, a VE? What year model is it? VY. Alright. Very good model, actually. Just take the spoiler off the back, mate. Dump it on its ass. They look better. I only bought it because it's got a sunroof. I was looking at a Land Cruiser tray back, not the V8, just the 6 turbo diesel. Fuck off, flies, man. Jeez, the flies today are fucking horrific. Hold on, I thought you was talking about a GT. No, Graham, he's got a fucking VY fucking, basically a Commodore with a V8 in it. A standard Commodore with a V8, LS1, Gen 3, I think they got in them. How many VBs you dropped today? Oh, I've had about 6. Got a little carton in the fridge there, they'll probably be gone by tonight. Yeah, well, if you had the original GT phase, I think they're phase 3, I think they are, what is that? They're worth over fucking $800,000 now, man. Fucking better than real estate. I think off the production line, they were fucking like $7,000 or some shit back in the day. I had an XW replica actually. Pretty much looked the same, but obviously. It wasn't the real deal. Hey Graham, I thought you were in the Philippines. It was 4 months ago. I watched where did I see it? No, I think it was on Facebook. You put some photos up. So you're still there. Are you staying there full time or are you coming back to Oz? I've seen some photos you eating out somewhere. Holden hasn't made a decent car since the 1970s. Mm. Where do you want me to get you a job there, Carl? In the Philippines, mate? What do? You sort of gotta... You need some tickets and stuff. They won't just let you work on the network, nilly-willy. You also need to get your asbestos removal ticket. That's 5,000 fucking dollars. Yeah, Carl, these days here, mate, like you need a few fucking tickets. It's not like a rock up with your work boots and a shirt and off you go to work. They want tickets to be able to work on the network. You're fucking around the communications network. You do courses and stuff like that. They can be expensive. I was quite lucky though. My boss at the time paid for all our tickets and stuff. He would have spent over fucking 15 grand. Or if you're a heavy machinery operator, like excavator and stuff, yeah, you can do that. But you still need some tickets to be on site. Not just excavating tickets and stuff like that, like just with handling the network and stuff. They want to know you're competent and don't, cut through or excavate straight through a fucking 50 pair or 100 pair and you've shut off fucking half the fucking city and it costs about $1 million a minute until it's fixed. So, especially if you go for an optic fibre cable, you're fucked. You basically lost your job. Yeah, I like my Land Cruisers. Always have. Alright, so go back to Oz. No, that's not my car. You know what that car is behind me? It's a Maserati. You see how much that's worth? That's not, it's a fucking Honda. Look at Barry's here. The big bazar. Say, Barry, since you're here, enlighten us. Are you getting a new apartment or what? It must be costing you a fucking arm and a leg. What are your plans? I think I heard you say you're getting a new apartment. Something downsizing a bit. Yep, he is. Have you found one yet, or? I'll find something cheaper. You know, your deposit you can use for your last month's rent, but it's consumable. They're not going to actually give it back to you, but you can use it for your last month's rent. Well, you're using your deposit now? Is that what you're saying? So this is your last month? So you move out at the end of the month, the 1st or the 3rd, I guess. Yeah, here's your popsicles, really good. So here you are. Oh, the 3rd, alright. Oh, well, there you go, that'll be better for you, mate. You can't be paying 13k a month there. It's alright for a fucking month or two, but until you find something better. Yeah, I've seen you got an Xbox. Where'd you get that? Did you get that on Lazada or something? It's a second hand, right? Xbox One, not the Xbox One X. I actually got a PlayStation 4 for my daughter. Cost me $400. But she loves it though. She's on it every day. She's here for another week and then she goes back down to Sydney. Second hand. Alright. Yeah, I was looking at the Xbox for my daughter, the latest model one or the PlayStation 4. But it was her choice. She wanted the PlayStation 4 because that's what her friends have got and stuff. 8K. Alright. That's alright. It's also DVD player, isn't it? Fucking Blu-ray player. I told you the internet connection's not that good there. You're best off when you get your new place. Just get your own internet connection there. Because you'll be saving money anyway. You're probably going to get a place for about 5-6k. Or something like that. So you'll be able to get a good internet connection for about 1,500 pesos. You'll be saving yourself fucking 6,000, 7,000 pesos a month. I hear you're going to having a bit of a war there, Barry, with Mexican Jew. I've seen. I do watch you guys. After a fucking 10-hour day, I watch for about fucking an hour or so on YouTube. And I fucking go to bed. Yeah, Carl, the utilities are included there. It's electricity, water, and internet connection, but the internet connection's not that good for 13k a month. I actually, when I was there, I actually got my own internet put in. I liked it there. We stayed in the other apartments though, the 1 bedrooms. It's good for me. Oh, fuck. Well, he doesn't think very highly of you also, mate. Let me just grab a beer. Ugh. That's the spirit. It's not muscle, Barry. Sorry, it's not fat, it's muscle, I'd have to say. These Australian veggies, they're good shit. I'll have to go to the fucking gym. I'll just blow up, mate. Give me fucking 6 weeks in the fucking gym, mate. Totally different person. Hey Barry, I fucking hear Peter's giving you a fucking hard time as well. Sticking his nose in where it's not wanted. If you're sending me that report, I've already seen it, what you posted. I've seen it. I'll have to look at it later. Hold on, I'll look at it now. It's downloading. It's downloading for some reason, I don't know why. So what was he hassling you, mate? What's going on? What have you done to him? I suppose he's a bit of a pest. He hassles everyone, doesn't he? Oh yeah, I read that. I've seen that. You posted it on your Facebook. Yeah. Who's he that called the kettle black, eh? Joining the crowd. He actually said something to me. I was watching one of his videos. He said, that Jay, I couldn't have an intellectual conversation with him. All he wants to talk about is beer and girls. Man, I don't talk about beer and girls. I have girls around my place, but I don't talk about beer. Well, that's not a conversation. Let's talk about beer. That's strange. But in saying that, though, Peter, if you're watching, the amount of beer I consume in 2 weeks is more than you and Barry's disability check combined. And that's a fact. There's truth in that. $65 a carton every day. Add that shit up, man. And I can afford to do that in my country. And I can afford to do it in the Philippines as well. I don't go to the Philippines because I want to drink. That's just stupid thinking. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. I drink here every day. I don't go to a country to fucking drink. It's stupid. You can't fix stupid. I go for the culture, Peter. The culture. The people. Fucking beer. Let's go on a holiday. Let's jump on a plane and go halfway around the world for some beer. Come on, man. This doesn't make sense. Well, the truth is, didn't he go to his embassy or something like that to get sent back home? I know he says, oh, I was willing. Fucking oath you were. You need to get the fuck out of there. You're walking around with your feet just black, stealing from fucking internet shops, sleeping on the street. It's proven. Like people going down to the police station when you're there and your feet were black and you stunk and you weren't paying the internet bill, mate. These are actual facts. This is what he done. The Repatriate Act. And he took advantage. He said, get me the fuck out of here. I have no money. Because they would have cut off his fucking benefits because he didn't go to his appointments. That's why he was living on the street. Because even though Barry don't get much money, he's still always got a place. You know? Peter didn't have a place. That motherfucker was sleeping on the street. Going to the churches, fucking pulling his bullshit, putting up them fucking helping the Filipino fucking websites to help the kids to get money from people. Come on, man. Come on, Peter. Fucking everyone knows you're fucking... The cloak has been uncovered, mate, a long time ago. You were the last one to fucking judge, mate. I'll tell you that right now. The fucking shitty stuff you fucking done, son. And I'm not saying Barry's a saint, by all fucking means. But anyway. Well, anyway, guys, it's been a while now. I think it's been only an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to have to cut this fucking live stream off. I'm going to cut the fucking fat. I may do one next weekend. We'll see how I'm feeling. Alright, you have a good weekend. And I've got to shut this shit off. There we go.